Hey guys, what do you think? This is Wilma. What do you think about that? The wheels and tires, I mean. I just got them setting up here for a comparison. I got to thinking about it. And just playing around is what I'm getting at. These are those wheels and tires that I bought maybe 6 or 8 weeks ago. I just got them setting up next to Wilma here. They're not just sitting up next to it. Quite a bit bigger tires. Which one do you like better? You like this way? Or do you like the original way Wilma was born with the little dog dish hubcaps and white wall tires? Something to think about. And on a cold, rainy day that's fixing to come up pretty soon, winter will be here shortly, that'll give me something to look at and see what I want to do, if I want to even do it. So I like this way really good. It kind of gives it a, I don't know. You see those truck rallies a lot, and you see torque thrusts like I have on most of my stuff a lot. So this is a little bit different. But I don't know. You know how it is when you can't make up your mind, or you're not content with what you've got. I mean, I keep thinking, well, maybe if I do this or do that, but right now I've got to concentrate on saving some money up, because I got see, this time of year, city and county taxes are due. A lot of typical bills that everybody else has as well, not just me, but everybody does. So I've got to save up for all that. So had a lot of people talk about lowering Wilma. I wouldn't mind if it was lowered, but then again, it's about 50-50 on the comments. Really, I guess that's what Mrs. PIB and I were talking about today, actually. But I actually told her yesterday when we was working on the truck, I said, I think it'd look a lot better lowered. But I don't know, she kind of likes it like this, I think, but I don't know. We'll see. I got plenty of time, and I don't have no money to do anything at the moment anyway. So, like everything else that'll kind of come to me when it's time to do something, whatever, when I get all my taxes and whatnot paid. It's got the bow tie emblems in it, but they make those little GMC little sticker things for the center, so I could always run these. These tires are pretty good size. I think they are, let's just see, 255 70-15s. They're in really good shape. Of course, I've got them dirty from my nasty hands and whatnot, but Wilma looks pretty good like this too. I've always liked truck rallies, and I've run them on several trucks before, so I don't know, it looks pretty good this way too. Let me know in the comments what you think, your opinion, and just kind of go from there. Anyway, I got a lot to do, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to be doing here in just a minute, so hang on. Okay guys, I've got those wheels back up here in the back of Ruby, the 79 C10 truck that I have. And as you can see, I got several sets of wheels. I got 15x10 Corvette rallies that I got from a good friend of mine. I got these ones I just showed you from a good friend of mine. Well, I just met him, but come to find out, me and him's pretty good friends. Pretty nice guy. Seemed like I had something else. Well, anyway, this is what I got. 15x10 Corvette rallies. And of course, these 15x8s truck rallies. And I guess these are, well, they're just spare tire wheels, I guess. Anyway, I was back here checking my glue traps in the garage. Don't see nothing on them, that's a good thing. Sky doesn't have anything on the glue traps. Mice like to run around the edges, and they're looking for a place to make a home. So I always keep 2 or 3 glue traps in the cab and stuff like that just around, just because they catch a lot of stuff. This is I guess you can tell I love these wheels, these 20s. And that's what I was telling Mrs. PIB, my wife, in case you're a new person. PIB stands for Primered is Best. That's my YouTube name. Anyway, I was telling her that sure would look good, kind of matching this one, but I don't know. And another way I look at it, it's only original one time, so I don't know. We'll see. I can't make up my mind. One day I'm all for lowering it. Of course, I can't, as I said right now. Funds are short, and I've got to keep my taxes and all paid. So there's Wilma. Like she said, it's in all her glory. Boy, this little old truck runs good. I can't believe it, how good it runs after sitting for so long. But I've been really blessed with getting stuff that's been sitting for so many years, and they run good. So had to go get me valve cover gaskets, and got me some gasket maker. I don't know why, sometimes I go blank. So I was over at Tim's yesterday, and I picked up my GMC tailgate. This is the one I was going to use on Wilma originally, and then Tim said, well, he just fixed the original one that's on Wilma, which I'm glad he did, but I had this one bought. But see, the GMC is on the side, be on the driver's side on the rear, and on Wilma, it's right here in the middle. My wife is going to paint all this. I'm going to try to patina it today. Today's one of them goofy days or funny days, I guess, that I've got some things to do, but I'm waiting on someone else to get their part done first before I can continue on. One of them being, I ordered a part from the auto parts store, and it's supposed to be in probably in an hour and a half or so, something like that. And then my mother-in-law is getting some work done on her little car. So we'll have to go pick it up and take it to her. And she lives out in the country, so I don't really know how much more time I'm going to get to spend on Wilma today. So I'm trying to do things, little bitty things, so if I have to stop, I can. So I'm going to try my best to, if you'll remember, I just stuck these things on, these door seals, and it seems to hold the mat pretty good. I'm real happy about it. So I'm going to try to clean up this mat, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that here in just a minute, so just hang on. Okay guys, this is what well, let me turn it around. This is what I'm going to use on my rubber mat. I'm scared to do too much with this rubber mat because it's already got splits. It's not in the best of shape, so I don't want to scrub it and make it dried out. So what I think it needs, and what I always do when I buy a truck with rubber mats, is I get some of this stuff here, Armor All Extreme Tire Shine, and what I'm going to do is just kind of let it soak, give it some moisture. Well, that's what I do. I mean, everybody's got a different way of doing things. I am no exception. Let me get this over here. I'm actually right-handed, so these rubber mats, I don't know if you've ever priced any or not, but they're more than carpet. I mean, rubber mats are pretty expensive. I know y'all's probably thinking that I'm cheap. It's not that I'm cheap. It's just, well, I'm a man on a budget. So I've got to, as I said earlier, I got to keep my bills paid, keep the lights on, keep everybody happy in the government, so nobody comes after me. So I'll probably have some excess, obviously. So I'll get a rag and I'll wipe some of this. Hang on. Guys, I got the mat sprayed down, and I'm going to let it soak and just maybe put some moisture into the mat. As I said, these rubber mats are pretty dang high, so I'm trying to preserve it. And this is what I do. I mean, y'all can do what you want to, and anything I say in my videos, if you want to do it, you're more than welcome to. Just do it at your own risk. You know, I'm just telling you what I do. Just just because I don't want to disappoint anybody, went ahead and put my tailgate up. I'll save it because it seems like you can run across Chevrolet tailgates quicker than you can a GMC, and I don't know what I'll wind up with next. It seems like things just seem to kind of fall into place every once in a while where you wind up with something. So now I'm going to do this side. I've already done my floor mats. Of course, there's leaves on it. The wind's blowing a little bit. I wish I could find another one of these floor mats that says Trucker. I'm assuming that's probably from the 70s. I'm just assuming. But it matches the truck, so I threw it in on the passenger side. I got these on the driver's side. So now I'm going to wet this down. Had a little update on my mother-in-law's car a while ago. The guy that's working on my mother-in-law's car, the part that he ordered, that car is a Hyundai, or no, let's see. No, it's not a Suzuki. It's a Hyundai, I think. Anyway, I think that's right. Anyway, the part they ordered, had to get it from Knoxville, Tennessee, and when he got it, it was broke. So it will be another day or so, I guess, before he can get the part. So I don't have to hurry up for that now. I just got to go get my parts that I've ordered at the parts store for me. So anyway, just a little update there. Just amazing how things seem to turn out sometimes. But it is what it is. That's what I've kind of learned in life. It is what it is. There's a lot of things you can change. Well, you know what? I guess the only thing you can change is yourself. As far as changing other people's minds and stuff, it's kind of hard to do. Or I haven't had much luck at it. And I'm very blessed to have the wife I have now. Oh my goodness. I'll tell you what. Well, I'm not getting into all that, but that's just, trust me. If you got a wife or a husband, that whatever, if you're one of the young ladies that's watching this video and you got a good husband, well, be grateful. And speaking for myself, if you got a good wife, if you're a man, you got a good wife, hang on to her, because they are few and far between. That's all I'm going to say about that. Okay, I'm going to let that soak a little bit. I know y'all have different ways of doing things, but this is just what I do. Same way with Penetrol and stuff like that. I just kind of do it on my stuff because my stuff really doesn't matter. It matters, but I mean, it's not. I don't want somebody else to mess up their vehicle, is what I'm getting at. That's exactly what I'm getting at. Pretty dirty. I might have squirted too much, but trust me, this stuff will dry and it'll look good. That's already drying over there, and you can see how good that looks compared to what it was, and it's giving it some moisture besides. So I don't think Wilma's looked this good in a long time. I was thinking about the lady that bought this truck, Wilma. When she bought it new in '77, this must have been her pride and joy, because she's the one that had it repainted. You know, the bodywork done and repainted. So I guess what I'm trying to say, she must have thought a lot of this truck. And I can kind of see why. Pretty good truck. Sorry, kind of got my stretched out farther than what my body says I need to go. So yeah, but she must have really loved this truck. And so I guess to honor her memory, I'm going to try to love it as much as she has. So anyway, that's probably a big old mess. But anyway, when it dries, it'll look so much better. So we'll just see what happens here. I know one thing, I sure do like Wilma. It's a good running old truck. I don't get as many thumbs up or nothing on this truck that I have noticed. If I drive Sky or Ruby or Big Red or something, I get a lot of people looking. I'm sure people look at Wilma, but Wilma's not lowered and stuff, you know, and doesn't have fancy wheels on it, but I don't know. Sometimes you don't need all that. I don't know. Just me talking, and I'm trying to take up time while I'm smearing this stuff around for y'all. So hang on, I'll be back with you. Okay, guys, I've got a couple of these markers, silver in particular, and while I'm waiting for this mat to kind of soak up some of the moisture, I'm going over these spots here that used to be silver but have since been rubbed off by turning stuff on and off, in particular like the wiper washer. It's supposed to be silver, and I'm just killing a little bit of time. Body went around it once. It's not perfect. I drink a lot of coffee, so I'm a little bit nervous. A wee bit, but that looks good enough for this truck. Then I got the word lights. Got to be extra careful that you don't get off the raised letters. Okay, had to get a little bit more silver down to the tip.
Looks good.
Thank you. As I said, it don't have to be perfect, but say you can kind of read the letters a little bit better. And I'm just playing around. So Mrs. PIB is fixing, getting ready to, got her famous stove. That is the best contraption. It just seems like it works for everything. When I'm cleaning this truck, because it's not lowered, I get it to kind of, she's fixing to paint the letters, so it doesn't really matter. Just do the best you can with it. And I appreciate you doing it. She's got a steadier hand than I do, and she doesn't drink near as much coffee as I do. So I'll get back with you in a minute on that. Okay, I'm gonna try to get it. I'm gonna move this truck just a second. Should have told her that to begin with, but I didn't, I forgot. Okay, let's see if I can, how good I can do this. Kind of like welding, which I used to do. You gotta have a steady hand and be patient. Welding and doing this. Got a little spot, it doesn't matter. Good thing about it, the background is black. So all you gotta do, I'm not doing all this in here, I'm just doing the outside where it kind of shows up just a little bit more. What's my famous words, if you remember, if you've kept up with my channel? Make things pop. And that's what I'm trying to do for Wilma. Make things pop. I got it on the radio station here. I always listen to, I know y'all can't hear it, but I listen to oldies but goodies. Beach Boys and Chuck Berry, Elvis, and just got done playing a real good tune by Three Dog Night. If you're not familiar with those people, I'm sure you can find them pretty easy on YouTube. They used to be my favorites in school back in the day. Anyway, I don't mean to bore you. I'm going to pause this here, and I'll get back with you when I'm done. So hang on. Okay, Mrs. PIB is doing the letters on Wilma that I don't have the patience to do, but she does, and it's looking pretty good. So I got to be real careful if I get in the truck or something. I don't want to rock or mess anything up.
Rock the boat.
Rock the boat, yeah. I don't want to rock the boat. That's pretty good, thanks. Here's what I done. Just to refresh your memory, they didn't have no more paint on them, the silver. So I went around all these gauges, the idiot lights. I'm not real crazy about idiot lights. You got to hope that the bulb works, but it is what it is. I believe they all work. Pulled the headlight switch out and went around, circle here, the wipers, done around the speedo and the gas gauge, and got me a little bit of steel wool and went around the edge to try to look like it was the original paint on here from the factory. Of course, I went around the radio and the words, you know, the volume selector, all that stuff. And it took a little bit of time. You know, you want to do good, but you don't want to do real good, or that's just how I am. I tried to make everything look pretty much, you know, like it was the original paint from the factory, if that makes any sense. I don't want something to look really, really good. My floor mat is dry, so I guess pretty much dry. There's a few little spots, but they'll dry up here in a minute. I got both doors open and the wind is blowing, so that's doing me a big favor, but it looks much better. And I went over my seat belts here and the plastic. So, boy, the one on Ruby, if you'll remember my 79 C10, it's all busted up. It's been in a lot of sun. So anyway, my wife was asking me yesterday about the door panels. Could we paint them? We probably could, but these are notorious, just like Ruby's. Ruby's was all, if you'll remember, my 79 C10. If you're a new subscriber, just go back maybe a few months and you'll see it where I was putting door panels and stuff and a Chevrolet dash cover on it. But the door panels are notorious for becoming brittle from the sun, and this is what's happening here. So I really don't want to, if I'm going to take all this stuff off, I just soon really just get some Chevrolet door panels, really. But it's not going to happen anytime soon. Yeah, she just reminded me that I'm a man on a budget, which I just told y'all a while ago that we got city and county taxes and all that stuff to do. So anyway, all kinds of things, you know, toward the end of the year stuff that comes due. So I've got to be real selective on what I do and what I don't do. Mostly, I don't need to be doing a whole lot of spending. So I'm just trying to act like I'm walking up on the truck, and you can see it looks pretty good. I think it makes everything kind of pop. So I'm just going to leave the rest of it for now and move on to something else, I guess. I have not made up my mind if I want to paint these spots or not. What do you think? These patches, just leave them, or?
We don't know. We're waiting for input.
Oh boy, waiting for input. Well, no, we don't know.
From your people.
Our people, our friends. Don't worry about that. Is there paint on it? Oh, let me just shut up and get out of your way. Anyway, I thought about doing one spot just to see what it would look like, but I don't know. I kind of like it this way too. I sure do like it on Sky. It looks good, and I like it on that big turd truck. I thought it looked real good. I just looking like a shop truck, kind of, you know, patina style truck's what I'm trying to say. So I don't know what to do. I'm just all up in the air. But we'll see what happens on it, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, I'll get back with you in a little bit. Are we live? Okay, tell me what to do. Let's discuss this again.
Okay, there's bubbles right there, so do that brown. And then
do your magic.
What about
And then the
like
edges, of course.
sky?
Yeah, the
Make-
edges.
And I'll put a little brown up in here.
Yes.
It's already chipped anyway.
Yeah.
But put a little bit on the handle, maybe
Yeah,
just
because it's got to look worn.
worn. Right there, put a little rust. Look,
Yes.
maybe right here. Go down through here,
Yes.
maybe a little bit here. And the reason we're doing that is because we're trying to separate the colors where you don't see it all.
Break it up.
Yeah, you don't see it all together because this color actually does not match this. And I have people tell me that I can go to the paint supply store and get cans made exactly, but they want like $25 or $30 a can. I just can't afford it. What I can get this for $4. You know, so what do? So I'm just gonna do my same old trick, I guess, hopefully, and we'll see what it turns out like. I have a tendency of going overboard with my patina, so we'll see what it looks like.
But he's got a supervisor.
Yeah, I got a supervisor right there. Had one for how many years?
26.
26 years of having a supervisor. So, okay, we'll pause it here, and when I get ready, you can show me.
Okay.
You can show them what I'm doing. I took some brown Rust-Oleum, flat brown. I got a Q-tip and I sprayed it in this can.
Cup.
Oh, yeah, cup. Yeah, it's pretty stupid. Anyway, I'm trying to draw your attention to, my whole intention is to try to get your eyes away so much from the tailgate not matching. I'm hoping that maybe your eyes will focus on what's going on here instead of what's wrong with the tailgate. So it doesn't have to be perfect because this truck is not perfect. Okay, now that kind of looks like real rust. And I'll show you the can color in a minute if you decide you want to do this yourself. This is some real rust.
Bubbles.
Bubbles. Yeah. Rust, bubbles. That looks pretty bad, doesn't it? Wonder if I should smear it with my finger.
Yeah.
That's better. Where it looks like it's trying to come out. Just gotta be careful not to. Y'all are probably laughing at all this, but I do this on just about every truck I have. And this was a real nice one because it came with a tailgate. So that's pretty unusual for me to find one with a tailgate on it that hadn't already been took off or damaged. Something wrong right there. Let's see. There's a spot where it's actually rubbing, so that'll help.
You gonna pause it?
No, you don't have to. I just take a minute. If somebody don't want to watch it, they can fast forward or get out of the video, I guess. I don't know if that worked or not, do you?
Yeah, looks good.
Well, I don't know. I'm never happy, even when I'm done, I'm never happy. Always thinking I could have done better, but really, I'm not a painter.
Well, it looks like it's chipped to me.
Okay, let's look for imperfections over here. Oh, let me get this right here real quick. I can scuff that up and make it look better here in just a minute. Right now I'm just trying to get it to where it looks like somebody's put stuff in the back and their hands were dirty and kind of missed the handle and got dirt over here on each side, blah, 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 like that.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm just putting it on because I'm going to be taking it off. Let that dry for a second.
Okay, let's show the can before we forget.
Oh, there.
And the lid. It is brown.
Okay, let's go on the side here. Remember, I'll be rubbing some of this off with some Scotch-Brite or steel wool, so some of it'll look dark brown, some of it'll look kind of light brown. It won't look the same, hopefully. Okay, what else do I need to do?
Maybe just like a couple right there, just where it's already
Yeah, okay.
got spots.
Oh yeah, thanks. After you look at the color white so long, it gets kind of hard to see. Let's find some more. Want me to put a little through here or not? Is that too
No,
much?
It's probably good because it's, you don't want to, you can go back and add more. You just can't, I mean, well,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
just stop while you're ahead.
Oh, okay. We'll stop right here. Try to make it look like it's on both sides. As long as it'll keep your eye away from, this is not the exact color.
They're two different colors.
Yeah, two different colors. So, okay, you can pause it and I'll let it dry for a minute. We'll see what it looks like.
Okay.
I'm not ever happy with what I do.
You're on.
Oh, I am on? Okay. It's one of those sanding blocks you can get at Walmart. Forgot about that radio being on. Probably need to do a little more. I'm not real happy with this. What do you think? What's your opinion? Be honest. What's your opinion?
Looks okay.
Let's stand back.
Let's stand across the street.
Let's go in the next county and look at it.
Yeah, see, you don't want too much.
No, you
But,
don't want too much, but I don't think that.
Okay, I think, like, take and scuff right there along the edge.
That's what I was thinking,
Oh, yeah.
because that way, I mean, this part gets a lot of knees up to it, and this, that, and the other. If you was a farmer,
Hopefully it's not too shady that they can see it.
you say whoa when you want me to whoa.
Okay.
Whoa or
Yeah, well. Scuff up the,
probably scuff up their hair.
yeah, a little bit.
Let's get her done quick.
What is that? Tell them.
Real coarse steel wool. Trying to make it look thin. The tailgate takes the most abuse. So yeah, I like that where it's kind of
Yeah, chipped.
chipped and looks like it's been abused.
Okay.
This ain't the best steel wool. Let's stand back and look before I go too much further.
Good enough. You don't want to get
You
too
think?
much. Yeah.
You want me to do some on that side a little bit? I really don't like
Right here.
this. I don't want something over here that kind of looks too defined. Trying to right in here. Is that what you said?
Look right up in here. Okay. That's good.
Stop.
Yes.
Phew.
We'll put it in the sun so people can see it better.
Do you think that's good or not?
Yes.
Leave it?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to pause it.
Okay. Okay, Mrs. PIB is going to drive it around the block, I think. We'll see what it looks like. No, I guess she's just going to back it up. Trying to look at the tailgate. And see what it looks like. Hopefully you can see it a little bit better too, because we kind of had it parked in the shade. Now, I apologize for that. Okay, hold on a minute.
Okay. Okay, now we have it in a better light. Hopefully you can see this.
Tell them what you done there.
Oh. I just use this nail and kind of
Make some scratches. Let's go down. You can't really see it. Well, anyway, the tailgate doesn't, it's not really up close. I think we might have succeeded. I'm not real happy.
When we
with
get
some-
clear on it, it'll look better.
I hope. Dang, I like that. That looks good. Just to make it look. Try not to go overboard, but the tailgate is the roughest part of the truck that gets the most abuse. So. Hey, that looks pretty good, don't it? What comments? You don't like it?
No, that's good. Just stop.
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 See, I want to keep going, but I guess that's where I make my mistake. This part here, I'd like to scuff that up.
Go ahead.
See,
Okay.
just little places like that, you know, it looks kind of, see, there's a spot. I don't want Wilma to look real good. I'm afraid she might find another boyfriend somewhere, and then I'll be standing out in the cold again. Okay, I'm saying that looks okay.
Okay.
Y'all give me your opinion on it. Let me know what you think. And I don't know. I'm not an expert on anything. I'm not good at anything really. So let me know what you think. Too much, not enough, just right, stop. I've had several trucks that I've had some people tell me that maybe I went a little bit too far on my patina, which I'm awful bad about doing. So I kind of listened to y'all's advice. So hopefully we're about done. When I get done with this, I'd like to maybe put some penetrol or something on it, but it's so late in the day, I hate to get started now, so it'll probably be in a day or two where I can have all day and take my time. So guess we'll
Or
call it
he
even.
may start on part of it today. He just doesn't know that yet.
Well, we'll see. I don't know. Anyway, I think I'm done with my rust cut. You see any other places? Hey, what about, there's a couple of places I was wanting to kind of fit. Like I did Sky. There's a couple of spots. Just make them kind of stand out. Oh yeah. I seen that earlier and I thought, boy, it'd be a good spot to kind of bring it to everybody's attention. I got to get rid of this paint anyway. I hate to waste it. Hey, that looks good, don't it? See if I find any more. I'm sure there is more. Oh, I done that. Yep. Plus, this paint will protect it, so I'm really doing two good things at one stroke of the Q-tip. Boy, it's awful windy. Might not be able to do penetrate today. I bet y'all's thinking we're some kind of nuts. Y'all might be sitting there eating popcorn and drinking a Coke or whatever and be thinking these are some really nutty people. And if you think that, go ahead and subscribe to our channel because we do a lot of crazy things sometimes, every now and again.
Kind of baffled our neighbor. She was like, "What?
Yeah,
What are you doing?"
my neighbor didn't understand what we were trying to do. She come by and she said, "It looks good." And I said, "Oh no." I said, "I'm trying to make it look bad." And you could just see question marks all over her face. But that's okay. There's my plane. Okay, I
Kind of
think.
like Nathan's garage. Every time he gets a video going,
Oh yeah,
Has
Nathan's
it-
garage. That's right.
he's in California.
Okay, I think I'm about done here. Anyway, appreciate y'all watching. Thanks a lot. I'm going to clean up some of this mess, and if I make a penetrol video, I'll just be starting a new video. This one's long enough. Thanks for watching. Don't forget I got 2 YouTube channels. Of course, you're watching Primer is Best, and Chevy Trucks, 2 words. I appreciate it. I'm on Instagram, all one word, Primer is Best, and Facebook, Primer is Best. From Mrs. PIB and myself, we say thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe. Y'all have a great day. God bless. See you later.